Saucers.
I won it.
Did you guys have a good time?
Very good. Hey, awesome, man. I think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
That's it, baby.
It was great. The city was fabulous. You know, I'm the kind of person, I'm a city slicker. You know, I don't get out very often. I don't get to explore other areas of the province.
You don't get to see silos.
I don't get to see silos, and I don't get to go through a city. What was the name of that city? Wabash. I drove through it in about 2 seconds. I looked behind me, I said, there's Wabash. It's right behind me.
The most amazing experience you ever had.
It was very, very weird. I thought, man, what do people do in this town? What do they do? What do people do? They go to the Great Big Music Gig. That is what they do.
I'm a pretty big believer in the idea that a lot of wonderful things come from small towns. At some point in time, it's been adopted from there. Something like baseball, for example, a huge pastime. You know, when it starts in a small town, you think of little kids going to the ballpark and playing after they do their chores or whatever. When it hits the city, you think of a Major League Baseball team, and it takes on a whole different meaning. It's no different with the Great Big Music Gig. It's something that I thought would be a really wonderfully homegrown event, and at the same time address I guess for lack of a better term, an issue, which is the premise that music education is not quite what it used to be, certainly when I went to school, and it seems to me with Wallaceburg's history, even before my time, that the history of music was very prominent and rich. The content for the gig had to be very creative. There had to be a certain level of talent, but most importantly, it had to be inspiring for everybody. And certainly to see, for example, an 11-year-old left-handed drummer play Wipeout, that is very inspiring. So our mandate was really to try and be unique with the types of performers we were going to put on the bill. We had a barbershop quartet, we had a big band, and when it came time to introduce a cover band, it was very important that we were going to at least do those familiar songs in a way that the audience had never heard before.
The Great Big Music Gig is for everyone, whether you're a performer, you know, someone just enjoys listening, someone likes to move to the music. It's there's something for everyone there. It's not just about music awareness, it's just about music education. It's fun, and like I say, we're really trying to get across to everyone that, you know, music can be a lifelong pursuit. And I can go back and there's one specific example that just sticks in my mind. The late Bill Hancock, everybody knew him in town as Unga Bunga. I think he was 92 years old, and just a few years ago. And we were desperate for a tuba player in the band. And he had, you know, he was basically almost blind, almost deaf at that point in his life. Two things you don't want to be when you're a musician. But nonetheless, this guy, his heart and soul were still in music. And I called him and asked if he'd be willing to come out and play tuba with the band. This guy practically flew over here, say 92 years of age, and it was absolutely amazing. You know, he came into the class and sat with those, amongst all those young people. He was in his glory. Absolutely loved it. The kids loved having him there. You know, he was blowing a lot of wrong notes by that point in his life, but it was totally irrelevant. You know, what that did for him, but also what it did for the students, you could never do it any other way.
I met Mike probably about 7 years ago, and we played in a British Invasion Beatle band called Backbeat. And anybody that knows Mike, as long as I've known him, knows that he likes big, he has big ideas, he dreams big ideas. So when he called me with this idea about the Great Big Music Gig, it didn't surprise me that the word big was included in it. When we got on stage to do Mustang Sally, everybody got up. It's probably one of the high points of what I would call my musical career. I'm sure I'll look back at that, and that was a memorable moment for me.
As we were coming up to the date of the first gig, we thought we had all of our marketing and awareness tactics well put into place, but at setup day, we got a huge shock. We had a camera crew from the Pines follow us around and kind of do a little bit of a off-the-cuff documentary. And part of their task list was to go out and to get comments from students. And we got a huge shock when the tapes came back. We watched them, we realized that the students didn't have a clue what the Great Big Music Gig was.
So, do you know anything about what's going on at this big gig thing?
Not really, no.
Are you skipping class?
Huh?
Yeah, are you skipping class?
Am I skipping class?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm 28 years old.
Oh. Sorry, man.
Oh, that's alright.
Do you think this is cool? Are you excited
Oh, of
about
course. Oh yeah, this is great.
Do you know the background to why this is going on, or?
To tell you the truth, I just found out about this 4 days ago.
Right on.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Do you know anything about the big gig in the other gym?
This gym down here?
Not the carnival gym, the other gym.
No. Where are you guys from?
We're from Chatham and we're like doing a documentary to inform people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Music. You guys got permission to be in the school?
Yes, we do. Yep.
Do you?
Do you know anything at all about what's going on in the gym? Nothing? Oh man, that's not good. Do you know anything about the big dance thing, whatever it is, in the gym?
Dance thing?
There's a big gig or whatever it's called.
The carnival?
Half the damn school doesn't even know.
Are you talking about Wallapalooza? What are you talking about?
There's a big thing in the gym with all these bands and stuff. Do you know anything about it?
Wallapalooza.
I guess that's what it's called. Do you know anything about it at all?
I don't know anything about it. I mean, they were selling tickets.
Oh, alright.
That's about it.
Cool. Do you know anything about it?
Absolutely not a single ounce of information is in my head about this whole music thing.
Really?
Really.
You think that's a bad thing or a good thing?
Oh, I just don't care, so.
What about you?
AJ is in it. That's all I know.
Oh. Alright, thanks. Do you know anything about what's going on in the gym? The big dance thing?
Not a clue, actually.
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't really care that much, actually.
Do you know why nobody really cares?
Not really, no.
Do you think having like two gyms is a problem because there's a carnival in the one and a big music thing in the other and no one knows about the music thing?
Yeah, that would be a problem. I didn't know about that either.
See, look at this. We just helped another guy.
We just found something, but no. Well, what would interest you into going to the concert, if any?
Good music.
What kind of music do you like?
Sublime and Nirvana, stuff like that.
Because they'll be playing all kinds of music there tomorrow night.
I think you should go check it out, man.
I think I might.
Right on, dude.
They still got tickets. They're selling fast.
We don't exactly know what's going on.
It's just a big concert to promote music in the school and stuff so it doesn't die.
Questions like, think Titanic should be back in the
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Does this thing not extend anything higher than this? That's it? What a peak. Very small. I got my
How long have you been doing this?
Counting today? No, about 10 years.
Cool.
Or a little more, yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it. I gave up a real job with benefits and all that. I was a shift supervisor in a plastics factory.
There's no benefits for this type of work?
No, the benefit is you work your own hours, you work when you want, and you enjoy doing what you're doing. 4 horns over there, but you said we can just put up 1 mic?
You could put up, well, there's 2 mics there now.
Those are for the flutes?
Yeah, we can change those though, right?
Oh, you mean like they don't play at the same time?
No.
Oh, okay, so that can be flute or horns?
The flutes are doing Fool on the Hill.
Oh, okay, right. You told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But that was before the hamburger, right?
Right, yes.
That's what it was.
When the gig actually arrives, there's an excitement in the air. There's electricity in the air. People who, you know, who perform music, it's in their blood. I mean, I love to perform. Conducting and all those other things that I do in music organizing, those are rewarding in themselves. But and I always tell to the students, I would trade places with you in a flash, in a moment. You know, as soon as I see students in my classes, you know, they're not really into what they're doing, and I say, you know, I would give my eye teeth to do what you're doing. I'd trade places with you in a moment, because performing is where it's at for me.
A little bit of caffeine in my monitor.
40,000 comedians out of work, and we get stuck with him, huh?
My name's Kathy Landeryu. I am a graduate of WDSS, but I now live in Sarnia. I'm a registered nurse who sings in a band called Kid Stuff, performing for kids all the time, but that's not what I'm doing this time with the gig. I'm going to be doing 1 song from Les Mis and another song with Backbeat called Money Can't Buy You Love by the Beatles. I'm pretty excited about the whole thing.
You're a singer, you said?
I'm actually a nurse by profession, but a singer by love.
Satisfied.
Okay, so you can see each time he brought up a track, he was bringing up a different type of sound. So 7 and 8 was the drums, 2 was the bass, and then 1 was the guitar.
Roland Music Canada is a manufacturer of electronic music gear, and when we wrote to them about what we were doing here, they seemed very interested because they responded to us about 4 hours after we sent that letter off. Not only did they send a recording engineer to capture the show for us, but they also sent 2 representatives to provide demonstrations to young people when they were coming to the Great Big Music Gig. So they would bring them into the music room before the show started and introduce them to things that probably most of them have never seen, and even gave them an opportunity to play around with the stuff after the presentation was done.
You guys on first?
Yep.
You guys excited?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Hey Mike, anybody got a time? Do you know what mic you're using?
It's 20 after.
20 after 10,
Yeah.
okay. Dave Babbitt's going to go out and he's going to welcome the students first. He's going to say, we're going to start momentarily. We'll start our intro track. When we start the intro track, you wait till the lights go down. We'll tell you when to go out on stage, and we will cue you, Melissa, when to start playing the song, okay?
Who am I looking at?
You're going to look at me.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be right there.
Okay.
I'm going to be right by your side.
The sound guy's not even there.
We'll get it there.
Oh boy.
Okay, who's stage crew? Stage hands?
You have enough
2 guys?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got 2. I don't want you guys to go out on the stage unless I ask you to, okay? So I need probably 2 of you can hang out over here. At least 1 guy on that side.
I'll be on that side.
Okay. I need whoever's on that side is going to listen to the clear comm for me. That headset. I need it on that side though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. The key thing is don't move anything unless I ask you to. Otherwise, it's going to get very confusing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait for you to tell me.
Yes. Thank you.
You're on the movie Shrek.
You know your pedal, right?
Yep.
So you know when you're playing the chords, you're hitting number 2, and then when you're doing a lead, you hit number 1. And you have to go back to number 2 again, right? It's really important because if you go back to number 2, the sound guy will probably turn you down, and then your pedal won't be good again. So it's really important that once you're done your lead, you kick number 2.
My leads are only going to be in Wipeout. Or not Wipeout, I don't even have a lead. Well, I'm a believer.
I'm a believer, you have to hit 1. So you play the chords and you hit 2.
This evening, we encourage you to come back. We encourage you to purchase a ticket and come back. Tell your folks, come on back yourself, because you're going to have a lot of fun, I guarantee it. It's not often we get to have this much fun in Wallaceburg. You don't have to go to Toronto to enjoy a big music party tonight.
You're in everyone I see, so tell me, do you see me?
I just want to tell you guys how great it is, after growing up over the years, to have something to fulfill me. And these people up on the stage will tell you the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's basketball or sewing or dancing or playing music. I think it's really important that you find something that you love doing. It doesn't mean you have to be good at it. You can be bad at it. If you enjoy doing it, do it. Okay? Everybody, there's a camera over there. Why don't you wave hi?
This is a wonderful place to be. We really enjoyed our stay here last evening, and I'm looking forward to you all bringing your parents and your friends and family here to this evening. And watch out, because it's going to happen.
These are our raffle tickets. And we're the door ticket people. Oh.
What's up for, what are prizes tonight?
I have no idea.
No idea?
No. Oh, yeah. Take your tickets.
Whoa, that.
Okay, so I got door prizes. Prizes are on the stage. Somebody said that already? Okay, groovy. I gotta get this back to my sound guy.
Oh, sorry. We're doing all the songs, la drums. Play drums. Who's playing on that? Is Mike gonna play drums?
Email said right.
He's not coming in right now.
Email said right.
So we're just missing Dane and Lynn. Oh, we'll go without. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want me to pump the fog back here and fill her up so when she opens up there's lots of fog? Okay, I'll do that.
Lean it up against there and sit down. And just do it all hand up. I wanted to. Do you even need the tripod?
Well, Kalpesh really wants me to have it on a tripod. I was gonna do it on the chair and like just rest it on this bar here.
Well, I'll tell him that. Because you can't stand there like that all night. It's awful. It's just awful.
Yeah, my legs are gonna friggin' hurt.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Pesci.
Power. The loss of the use of my legs has only increased my evil genius.
Two, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. getting ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, mama, let the music play. What the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't hard to do what you know how. Gotta get a message, get it on through. No, don't you ask me why. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. You know better everything I say. Meet me in the country for a day. We'll be happy and we'll dance. So we're gonna dance the blues away. If I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can do or say. Feeling good, feeling fine. Oh, mama, let the music play. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy falling river, round the castles in the sky. And the crowd is growing bigger, listening to the happy sound, not gonna let them down. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, true love. My honey, I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never see you any. Never gonna see you any. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long forever. Boom, boom. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Farewell. Goodbye, my Coney Island. We all fall for some girl that dresses neat, some girl that's got big feet. We meet her on the street, then we'll join the army of married boobs. That's what's written. To the altar, just like leading lambs to slaughter. When it's over, oh boy, we got a good bachelor days. We then recall. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief. We all are bound for goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, true love. I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never see you any. Never gonna see you any. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Please clap. Goodbye, my Coney Island. 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 Bye, my Coney Island.
Turn inside out so I can see the part of you that's drifting over me. And when I wake, you're never there. But when I sleep, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. Just tell me how I got this far. Tell me why you're here and who you are. 'Cause every time I look, you're never there. And every time I sleep, you're always there. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. Whoa, whoa. I'm not alone. I recognize the way you make me feel. It's hard to think that you might not be real. I sense it now, the water's getting deep. I try to wash the pain away from me. Away from me. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. Whoa, whoa. I'm not alone. Then I touch your hand, it's then I understand the beauty that's within. It's now that we begin. You always light my way. There never comes a day, no matter where I go, I always feel you so. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. Whoa, whoa. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I catch my breath, it's you I breathe. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. Whoa, whoa. You're in everyone I see. So tell me, do you see me? Thank you.
I think that academic systems face great challenges because we are going through a period culturally of great change.
Now you guys already know, but put it down again, your favorite band. This time you don't have to tell me where they're from. Could be a band or a solo artist. Britney Spears fails you. Pick one. We can all pick one.
How about two?
All right, I'll accept two.
There are a lot of good music educators that won't get involved in the high school situation because A, there's no money to develop your program. Frankly, a lot of them do complain about the starting salary, that it's not high enough. Everybody does, in every profession. So that's not a legitimate excuse, but for some, they use it. And B, with the new curriculum setup, there are fewer students encouraged to take music.
The current curriculum with the government has increased the number of compulsory courses from 16 to 18. There's one compulsory arts credit. There's another optional arts credit where a student can take an optional course from either arts, business, or phys ed. So there is little room. There's a little bit less room for exploratory and optional courses within the curriculum right now. Also, the math science curriculum is heavy and demanding enough that kids are spending more time focusing on academics, which is good on one hand, but the other thing we're seeing is that a lot of kids have less time for co-curricular activities.
Anyway, the other concern is from 22 on, lead a crescendo through that whole thing.
I know with me, like being in OAC, that it's taken me my full 5 years to realize what I want to do with my life and to realize where I want to go and to have been able to take the programs that I've taken in the courses. And that's the thing with the cutbacks and stuff, you never know like if a kid's going to know what they're going to want to do when they're like 14 years old.
Different people have different strengths. Systems have got to recognize that. You can't have a system that says, I'm going to punish people that are artistic. I'm going to make it so that they don't find their own sense of self in our system. We're going to make our system so that it rejects those people, so that it'll just turn them into losers. And that's a bad thing.
There is such an emphasis on the mathematics and the literacy and the science. Some days I get a sense that people view this as something that we should put on the back burner.
I disagree with the government shortening high school. Cutting it short, taking off a year, puts more pressure on you, and it makes the curriculum a lot harder. It gives you less time, and you don't have as many options because you have to make up your mind to know what you want to do because you have to start it from like their first year.
Are you going to take music or computers, or music or accounting? They don't have the opportunity to take both like they used to. So we're starting to lose the kids, the teachers that think that there is no money in it for them. It's going to disappear slowly, I think.
Okay, she's handing out 2 more prizes and we're on.
What's your favorite kind of carrot?
I don't like carrots.
You're lying.
I don't like carrots. Give me broccoli.
You like broccoli?
Yes, I like broccoli. Broccoli is superior to carrots. Nobody in their right mind eats carrots. Anyway.
Thank you.
When I came out here, many discussions with our parent group and with a very enthusiastic teaching staff on how we could enliven instruction for our students. And our parents were very interested in the possibility of an instrumental music program.
Sean cased out numbers, money, resources, and presented back to the parent council.
It blew me away how quickly they raised the money. And I spent it very fast. Like in 2.5 hours, I had it spent.
1, 2, very loud.
Personally, these are instruments that I've always wanted to play, and now I get the chance, and it's fun, and our teacher is awesome, so we get more out of it from what we put in it.
Justifying costs is very easy. I just see the startup costs that we took care of. Now I see it must be about 150 kids participating in this program in our school. I see those types of benefits. Such an incredible experience for kids that you know, we should find money for these types of things.
I think the formula for success is really very simple. You have to have people who care, and care a great deal. You have to have a community that cares, is willing to put out for it, really is interested in doing it. You have to have teachers that care and really want to do it. And as a result of that, there's a trickle-down effect, and you can light a fire under kids. And St. Anne's has proven that you can do that.
was in high school, I was chased out of music class by the nastiest cuss I've ever met in my life. And I won't say his name. But it took about 3 minutes before I signed out of music. I never took music again. I went and took private lessons because he made my first 3 minutes of music class the worst, most hellish experience I've ever had.
I don't think it's fair to insist that a teacher who doesn't have a musical background teach music. The teacher feels uncomfortable, that moves into the classroom, the kids feel uncomfortable, and it doesn't get done as well as it should be.
I've created music boxes for teachers who don't have materials within their own school. And the ones that I've created are, go along with the grade 7 and 8 music curriculum and have to do with the different styles of music. So I would provide them with a video, say, on Strauss, a CD of several pieces of Strauss music, a book on the background of Strauss's life, things like that, and then actually the teaching strategies that they would use in order to present that to the children in their class.
I don't like to force people towards a goal and say, do this because, and you'll know why you did it afterwards. I want them to learn as they're going why they're doing it, why they're succeeding, or why they're not succeeding. Sometimes you can't do that in every situation. You don't have control.
Hey, those kids are happy. We better do something about that. And the Philistines who are paying the bills are saying that it is a frill, and I quarrel with them. I think it's the very essence of our humanity.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, and they tear your hope apart, and they turn your dreams to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, together. But there are dreams that cannot be. And there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brains. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I laughed in love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, hey honey, I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me baby, woo, feels good. Hold me baby, I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine, mine, mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine, mine, mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Thank you. They don't like him. Put the fool on the hill, see the sun going on the eyes in his head, see the world going around. Now we go into that 8 bar there. Little fool on the hill. Yeah. Now do I go right into the fool on the hill? This is the round and round part. Yeah, but at the fool on the hill, the world's spinning round. And then round and 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 round.
Then there's 8 bars.
And da-da-da-da, 8, okay.
And then it goes back to, well, the fool on the hill.
Yep.
Exactly the same, repeated, exactly the same way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Shannon Williams and Melissa Patterson. Day after day, alone on a hill, a man with a foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. Nobody wants to know him. They can see that he's just a fool, and he never gives an answer. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. sing or the sound he appears to make. He never gives an answer, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. He never listens to them. He knows that they're the fools. He never shows his feelings, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. He never listens to him. He knows that they're the fools. They don't like him, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. But the fool on hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round and round, 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 but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round and 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 round.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on a Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. I've seen all the movie stars and their fancy cars and their limousines. of touch with the rhythm and blues. But what I need is a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. Comes down to reality, and it's fine with me, 'cause I'll let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on a riverside. I don't have any reasons, 'cause I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But what I need is a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. Comes down to reality, and it's fine with me, 'cause I'll let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on a riverside. I don't have any reasons, 'cause I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm just taking that Greyhound on that Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of
Mustang Sally. Ooh, oh, good golly. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Mustang Sally, baby. Oh, yeah. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. You've been riding all over town. I guess it's time to put your flat feet back on the ground. All you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Head on down. All you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Hey, all you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Hey, gonna be wiping your weeping eyes. I bought you a brand new Mustang. It was 1965. Now you come around, significant woman. You won't let me ride around. Mustangs out here, baby. Ooh, good dog. Guess you let us slow your Mustang down. You've been riding all over town. I guess it's time to put your flat feet back on the ground. All you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Hey, all you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is to ride around, Sally. One of these early mornings, I'm gonna be one of these early mornings. I'm gonna be one of these early mornings. I'm gonna be wiping your weeping
It was a quiet night in the Wallaceburg, and I was inspired to pick up my harmonica and go.
When it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, the regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, "Son, can you play me a melody? I'm not pretty sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes." Oh, la di la di la 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 di la la. Sing a song. us song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or a lot of your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. He said, Bill, I believe this is killing me. As the smile ran away from his face. And I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, na 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 na. Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking to Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. But they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. And you got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's we that you've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my door and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la da 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 da, la la da 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 da. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you again sometime. Thanks.